Who's ready for complete deliciousness?
Yeah!
Good, because we're making a Carne Asada burger. Kelly writes, we don't know if Kelly's a guy or girl. Doesn't matter, does it? Hey guys, love everything you come up with. Have you thought about doing a Carne Asada burger? Just thought I'd throw it out there so you can come up with. Love everything you do. Max is a bit of a baby when he runs around crying when the bugs get near him, but his work is still good. Cheers, Kelly. It's funny how, guess you have a reputation. Oh, fine, I added that part in myself. But Kelly, excellent idea. Look, we've said forever, we think our Carne Asada is maybe the best around. It's simple. If you haven't seen it, you're gonna see how to make it easily. Then we're gonna make a burger. We're gonna add the Carne Asada to the top of it. There will be guacamole involved, pepper jack cheese, and then we out. But we gotta start by making the marinade for the carne. So let's get to it. We begin with 1 bunch of cilantro, just the tops. To that we'll add 3 cloves garlic, but I've got 2 gigantic thumb-sized ones and a little piece. I'm calling that good. We need about a tablespoon of cumin that looks like that. Couple teaspoons of brown sugar. Yes, little brown sugar, never hurt anybody. About a teaspoon each of kosher salt and pepper. I need the zest and juice of 1 lime. So zest will be like this. If you didn't have a zester, that's okay. You could use a peeler, get just the outside green off, chop it up really fine. I mean, it's going in a processor. You could probably pull this off in a blender, probably. You don't have to be perfect, get most of it. But there's just a ton of flavor in this part, so you really don't want to ignore it. Beautiful. Now the juice, we'll cut this guy in half. Squeeze in both halves. Good lemon. Good lime, I mean.
Still don't know where your juicer is, do you?
No, I think I found it. I think we've used it since then. The secret ingredient, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. 1, 2. We'll put the lid on. We'll give it a quick mix. And then we'll give it about a half a cup of neutral oil. And of course I'm using chosen avocado because that's what you should be using. And let her go. Let's look what we've got. Oh, that's a disgusting mess that is gonna make this so amazing you won't believe it. Next move, our skirt steak. All right, we go like this. Take our marinade and in we go. Oh, sludge. Gorgeous sludge that is gonna make the best carne asada ever. We take 1 shitty looking, fatty skirt steak that we bought last minute today. Hadn't really thunked this through. It's gonna be okay. Get it beautifully covered all the way, every side. Fantastic. If you could smell this, you'd be like, damn, I know what to expect. Okay, seal it up. Now I got this bad hand. All right, I can do it, don't worry. It's not my first one-handed bagging rodeo. We go like this, watch. See how we do this? We get the air out, then we put a finger here, and we're done. Now this, into the fridge, 3 or 4 hours. If you only got an hour, will that work, Chance?
Yeah, we'll let it happen.
We'll let it happen. Max, 2 hours?
Yes.
Well, 1 hour's okay. I don't know why I asked you that. How about overnight? Does it need to be done overnight?
Does not need to.
Does not need to. The child is right. Okay, I wash my hands. We make a little quick guac, a patty. We cook. We throw everything together. We eat like kings. And when I say kings, oh, I mean it. Okay, it's time for a little guacamole. We just had an argument here on whether you say guacamole or guacamole. And we all think it's guacamole, but Beth, my assistant, thinks it's guacamole. And we think she's crazy. You let us know in the comments below. I'm starting with an avocado that is perfect. Damn, can I pick these things or what? Don't need this piece here. So just get the meat, the flesh out like that. The pit, take a knife, boom, turn, it's out. Spoon, out comes the meat or the flesh or whatever it's called. Flesh, that's gross, isn't it?
Yes.
God. So we're arguing about everything today because the other thing we're arguing about is whether or not guacamole or guacamole, whatever you call it, should have little diced tomatoes in it. And Max is scared of the tomatoes, so no, I've relented.
They frighten me.
When he cries for 5 minutes, I'll give it to him. So I like a little cilantro. You okay with cilantro?
I am.
Thank you. Are you okay with a little white onion?
Yes.
Thank you. Are you okay with a little chipotle chili powder?
No, just kidding.
It's going in. Normally I would use those canned wet chipotle peppers with adobo sauce, but I don't have any. I always have some, so we'll give this a little bit. And of course, some fresh lime is always important. Not too much because this is just one avo. Lime juice, this. Yes, salt and pepper, of course. It must be there. And we mix. And I like my guac chunky. Perfect. Let's form a burger and we're almost there. And we're gonna begin with our patty, our burger patty, because it's actually gonna take a tiny bit longer than our carne will. And that's okay. We'll get them going at the same time because the carne is gonna have to rest a minute and then get cut. And the carne goes on the other side and that will look like this. And on we go.
Oh my god.
Holy shit, I didn't expect that.
Actually got my camera on fire.
Holy God.
Shit.
Well, it's gonna be an amazing shot, I hope. Just look how gorgeous this is. Oh my God. Look, it's not very thick. You don't want to overcook it. This is gonna be maybe 3 minutes aside, I don't know. Like, it really depends on your grill and stuff. If you're not sure, use an instant read thermometer. Keep it somewhere in the high 120s, 130s, fine, but it's all great. Unless you catch Max's camera on fire, but who gives a shit? Don't you have a new one that just got delivered?
That's right.
Stay tuned for extra pretty pictures coming up. Will the new camera make me look any better?
Yeah, everything makes you look better.
Good.
It's not that hard. Woo.
Solid, I love this. And the burger will be ready next Thursday, it seems. Come on, baby, cook. Cook, baby, cook. And I saved the last little bit that was in the processor bowl that will brush on when the carne comes off. So if we stick an instant read thermometer in the thick part of this, it's been about what, 3-4 minutes, maybe 3 minutes? This part says it is 115. So we're pretty close. And then that would mean down here would probably be, yep, almost 120. So it's getting there. And this almost took my eyebrows off, is ready. So let's put this kid on a plate. Beautiful. Look how gorgeous that is. And now, this is when you want to put this stuff on while it's hot, because that's when the meat is really just gonna like suck in all this gorgeous marinade. How beautiful is that? This will rest. I think we can flip our burger. Gorgeous. All right, if you guys trust me to cook this properly, you can come over to the other side. The carne will rest, we'll cut it, and we'll get in business. It's time to give away another one. Do we know what number this is, or we've lost count? This is number 11 of 20, and this one goes to, drum roll please, Kelly, that suggested the burger we're making today.
Yeah! Thank you, Kelly.
Kelly, just reach back out to who you reached back out to before. We'll get your address. This will be on its way to you.
Thank you, male or female Kelly.
Male or female Kelly, right. And here's where we are. We're at straight gorgeousness. Look at this kid. Oh man, I so love carne asada. So this will come off. We need to cut some. Now, do this all the time. You always want to cut against the grain.
You always want to cut.
Wait, what did I say? You stop it now.
You said you want to cut against the line.
No, I just stop it. You always want to cut. It's quite certain I said cut against the grain, and the grain runs this way. But because you don't want pieces that are 1.5 feet long, we're going to cut this into smaller pieces like this. And look at that. Please. This came off about 129, 130. So now this is all we need to do. We just want a really gorgeous, juicy, beautiful pile of this. Oh, for God's sakes. Oh boy. And you know what this is called? It's called a bite for the maker. Oh shit. If you've not made this carne asada, please make it. Just please freaking make it. All right, so we got a gorgeous pile here. Push this off to the side, and let's make some magic. So we start with our bun. But yes, I have toasted lightly because that's what we like to do. It adds texture, it adds flavor, it adds just the right stuff. A little blap of Japanese mayo. We're going simple here, folks. We got lots of flavor and everything else, so we don't have to go too crazy here. All right, next up, a burger with, pepper jack cheese is right there. Nice. What's next? Somebody tell me.
Guac.
Gosh darn it. And now this. Okay, wait. I'm starting to get concerned I'm putting a little bit too much on. That, ladies and gentlemen, is your basic Carne Asada burger. Boom! Let's give it a go. Have a look at that. It's beautiful. Look, I know how the carne is. I know how the guacamole is.
Carne?
Carne.
You said carne.
I know how the carne is. I know how the guacamole is. The burger underneath it. Come on, look at this. Mother effer. Time for a bite. Right in there. That's my landing spot. You always want to choose the place where you're going in for a bite first. And my bite is right there. Oh my God. Okay, in my head, it was one thing. Now that I've taken a bite, it's a completely way better thing. I was gonna put it differently, but it would have come out dirty and wrong, and I didn't want to say anything in front of Mr. Potty Mind over here. Look, at least make the carne asada. And then it's a short trip to making the burger and putting the whole thing together. Enjoy this. I think you will. Kelly, thank you for the idea, and I hope you enjoy your garlic press. We appreciate you. We appreciate all you guys. Thanks for hanging with us. Don't eat shitty food.